And we are back now here at the KFYR Plus News Desk. And have you ever applied for a job on a hiring website and the job, well, looks great, but then months go by and the job is still posted and you never hear a word about it? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to the newest phenomenon of the hiring world. It's called ghost jobs. And that is a job posting that you see that sits there for multiple weeks or months. It goes unfilled. Joining me right now is Betsy Allen-Manning, a workplace expert, to help us better understand ghost jobs. Welcome, Betsy. Thank you for your time today. We sure appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
You got it. Can you explain what ghost jobs really are and why they have become such a phenomenon in the hiring world?
Yeah, ghost jobs are like a dating app for the work world, right? But when you swipe right, no one is actually there. So ghost jobs are what companies post when they are looking for future talent, but they're not hiring at this exact time. And it's frustrating job seekers because they take all this time to put into building a resume, filling out these long online applications, only to find out that the job doesn't exist. And it gives them that false sense of hope.
Yeah, so what are some common signs that a job posting might be actually that ghost job?
A couple of red flags to look for. If a job posting has been up for 3 months or more, it could potentially be a ghost job. If there is a vague job description, that could be a ghost job as well. So you want to do your due diligence ahead of time as well. Go and connect with people, look on LinkedIn, ask them in the HR department, is this a job that you're hiring for right now, or is this a job posting for a future role that you're hiring for?
How many job postings are actually ghost jobs? I know it's hard to put a number on it, but in your estimation?
The estimated right now is estimated around 41% of jobs are currently ghost jobs. And this is not a new phenomenon either. It's been around for years. Just with technology, it's brought it to the forefront for us.
Okay. I mean, that's a very high number. I never would have guessed it. I would have guessed probably around 25%. But how did you first become aware of this, Betsy, of the phenomenon of ghost jobs?
This is my work. This is my whole world, is helping companies become a destination workplace. And when there's a lack of transparency in the workplace for companies, there's a lack of trust there as well. So I'm always up to date on the latest trends. We actually conducted a 2025 National Workplace Trend Study to find out what employees want in a workplace moving forward in order to consider you a destination workplace. And transparency was one of the key things they said that they want.
How do these ghost jobs affect job seekers, especially those who are actively looking for employment?
It causes mistrust within companies. It causes mistrust within the hiring processes in general. You know, companies need to start looking at how are we building trust with candidates before they even walk through our door. Companies are complaining that they can't fill roles right now, yet they have these job postings that don't exist for the roles that they're currently looking to fill, and people are getting frustrated. So reach out to candidates, let them know, hey, we're not filling this role right now. Here are the roles that we actually are filling, but we want to fill our pipeline with great talent. Let's connect.
Let's get to the $100,000 answer here. What are some of the reasons companies are leaving these job postings up for extended periods of time without filling those positions? Why are they doing that, Betsy?
Yeah, there's a couple reasons for ghost jobs. Some companies are using it as a strategy. So if they're looking to gauge what kind of talent is out there for future roles and they want to fill a talent pipeline, they may put a ghost job out there. If they are looking to impress some future investors and they want to make it look like they're in a time of growth, they could post the ghost job. And other times it's because they simply forgot to take the job posting down.
Okay, and how common is it for companies to use these job postings to create a false illusion of growth for investors?
I mean, it's becoming more and more common, and a lot of it is because they're wanting to connect with potential candidates before they actually need to fill that role because they want to see what talent is out there. And there's nothing wrong with them posting a job like that. Just be transparent in the process.
How do ghost jobs impact the overall job market and the employment statistics?
Yeah, it's showing right now there's inefficiencies within our hiring processes. So Future of Work shows we need to connect with people ahead of time. Smart companies are reaching out to people and say, hey, we need a future pipeline of talent for these roles as we are in a time of growth, or we're looking to be in a time of growth. Smart candidates are reaching out and saying, let's connect ahead of time. So building relationships right now is where it's going before you even get into a company. And if you understand this trend on both sides, you can set yourself up for success.
As a job seeker, this has got to take a psychological and an emotional impact on you with these fake postings, don't they?
Oh, absolutely. It's frustrating. It gives that false sense of hope to them. And they say, I take all this time. Some of these job applications online can take an hour to fill out, and you're filling out repetitive information. For companies that are smart, look at the information you're asking people to fill out and be concerned and compassionate and have empathy for the time it takes them to fill this out. This is why we say transparency is key in your hiring process moving forward.
Again, just to clarify, to identify and avoid ghost jobs, what should those prospective employees maybe do?
Like I said, those red flags to look for if a job posting has been out for 3 months or more, if it has a vague job description, it could be a ghost job as well. And then, of course, reach out to people on LinkedIn, call the company up and talk to the HR director and ask them, is this a job that you are hiring for right now?
What do these ghost jobs say about the future of hiring?
Like I said, it does show inefficiencies in our hiring processes, and it does show also that companies are looking to connect with you ahead of time. So for people that are looking for jobs, we have a lot of job seekers out there right now. They're desperate to get in with a good company. And if you're smart, get out there, connect with key people on LinkedIn. Just introduce yourself and say, hey, these are my skills. When you are looking for my type of talent and a resource like me, I'm right here for you.
How is the understanding, at least your understanding of ghost jobs, influenced your approach to career coaching or even workplace consulting?
We're talking with businesses right now. We work with businesses who are having a hard time attracting, engaging, and retaining talent. So the number one thing we're trying to tell them is transparency is your best friend when you are moving forward. And every time you are not transparent with potential candidates, you are losing that trust. You have people that will go online. They're looking at Glassdoor, Indeed. They're looking at employee reviews. We call it your ERS, employee review score. If your score is low, then they're going to go elsewhere. Well, this is one reason people will post online and give you a negative review score. And think about it. Do you want to work for a company that is actually not hiring at the time and posting these jobs? So for the current employees that are working for these companies, it's doing damage to the trust for them as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for your insights, Betsy. But ghost jobs, before we wrap it up, is there any final advice that you would like to give to job seekers who might be feeling frustrated by these fake job postings?
Do your due diligence, look for those red flags, and connect with those key people ahead of time because they are looking for people. They do want good people, and they are looking for quality over quantity. So if you can show them that you have skills in various areas, then that makes you a better hire when they are looking.
Okay. Where can viewers find more information and get in touch with you if they have any further questions?
You can go to destinationworkplace.com and please download our 2025 Workplace Trend Study so you can find out what the latest trends are in the workforce.
Betsy Allen-Manning, owner and CEO of Destination Workplace, thank you again for joining us and shedding some light on this very important issue. We appreciate your time and your expertise.
Thanks for having me.